All right, y'all. So, in the words of Sway Lee,
The party never ends.
like seriously, bro, like this saga continues, and it just keeps going and going and going and going and going and going and going, and it's so like right now, okay, right now, while I'm recording this, uh, Paradise Paris is live right now, like responding to something else that somebody said. Oh man, like it's just so crazy. So let's get into this video. You know what I'm saying? I'm playing catch up in the saga. If you end up liking this video, leave a like, leave a comment, definitely subscribe, and let's hear what she has to say. While the conversation with trans women and real women is still circumventing on the internet, there are a couple other things that came up along the lines of this topic that definitely need to be addressed. And y'all know me, you may not like what I gotta say, but I'm gonna say it anyways. The most frustrating thing about this entire topic is when you speak on it, people automatically assume that you're uneducated because you're in the adverse of it. Let's be clear. I absolutely understand terms like androgynous, intersex, LGBTQIA+, gender dysphoria, non-conforming, etc., etc. I think y'all get the point and address the elephant in the room. The idea that women don't own periods, well, actually, the autonomy and anatomy of my body implies that I do. And in the event that I was attempting to oppress you, I would simply make ways where you could not get one. However, a period is not like a STD or a cold. You can't catch it. I can't pass it along, and I can't prohibit you from getting one because nature didn't give it to you. That's not something that I can control, but I absolutely own it because my body makes me own it. To crystallize it for you, if women had the power of repressing trans women would not be integrated into women-dominated sports, nor would trans women be considered Woman of the Year. However, we know that that's not true. I also find it quite ironic how the work. Man, listen, that Woman of the Year thing still blows me. Like, how do you become a woman? All right, and all the things that a woman has to go through her whole life. How do you become a woman? And then 3 months later, you're Woman of the Year. That was the most performative, outlandish award they had ever given out, ever. And there was plenty of women they could have gave it to that year. Plenty of actual good athletes doing good work that got beat by someone that was a woman for like maybe all of 3 months. I might be a little wrong, might be 4 or 5, but still, for 3 months, how do you get the award? How did Caitlyn Jenner win that? Doesn't even make sense. That's like that's like the NAACP awarding some white dude, you know what I'm saying, something because he didn't blacken his skin. You know what I'm saying? He get an award. Or you get a BET award. Like that don't make sense. What are we doing? Stop it. Stop it. Keep going. Transphobic is being passed around like a hot plate. However, the main reason why the conversation is even being had is because a trans woman said things that were deemed disrespectful towards women, and now you guys want to ostracize that one trans woman as if other trans women don't have those same feelings and tell women how to respond to disrespect. The gaslighting in this situation is kind of crazy, you know. And just to provide a little bit more context about the root word cis, although it has been around quite some time because it derived out of the Latin language, it was coined in 1994. It was just put into the dictionary in 2015, the year that Caitlyn Jenner won Woman of the Year. So technically, it is a newer word. Cis is just another adjective or an identifier, some may say. If a person doesn't want to be called that, then you shouldn't call them that. And I think nobody understands that better than the LGBTQIA plus community. So for those in the conversation that no, hey, she's cooking. She's cooking right there. She's cooking right there. I'm gonna jump the video back a little bit just so when I start it we can pick back up. But she's cooking right there, like with propane, like high quality. You know what I'm saying? Hank Hill propane. Okay, let me explain why she's cooking. Cause why would you call people something that they don't want to be called? That doesn't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like if you walk up to if somebody walked up to you right now and they mispronounced you, you'd be like, "Hey man, like I'm a dude." You know what I'm saying? Like if they said her to me, I'm like, "Yo, whoa, relax. I'm a dude. I'm a guy. I'm 100% man." Oh, okay, my fault, bro. And they move on. Like I think a lot of times, you know, and I'll give them this. Some people are a bit disrespectful with the pronoun stuff. They do like do it facetiously to kind of like get at you, you know what I'm saying, to get under your skin. But again, if they knew they weren't going to get that reaction out of you, they probably would have just left it alone. But they're doing it to get the reaction out of you. When they realize that they don't or can't, then they kind of fall back from it. They fall back from it and not want to do. They don't want to do that type of stuff anymore. But yeah, she's absolutely cooking. Let's continue, and then I'll give my full thoughts.
You shouldn't call them that. And I think nobody understands that better than the LGBTQIA plus community. So for those in the conversation that keep saying that women are insecure, feeling as if trans women are trying to take their spot, whatever that means, I will say this: just because you imitate me don't mean you intimidate me, but you can't irritate me. And if you're wondering what trans men are in the conversation while the girls are fighting, they're over there in men's business getting ignored like we typically do men. The reality is if a man isn't calling someone mom or a woman doesn't want something from him, we typically don't care about men's feelings or what they have to say about anything. Don't let that go over your head. I absolutely understand the difference in between sex and gender, however the masses may not. But if gender is such a social construct, why not just create another one instead of reaffirming yours with the genders that are already present? Furthermore, I absolutely think that it's possible for me to support the person that you once were, the person that you are now, and the person that you are becoming. But I do not have to always agree with everything that you do. I also do not have to agree with you while supporting you. It is in the opposition of who I am.
Hey, and that's facts. That's prime. That is prime cooking right there. Prime cooking. Let me turn that down a little bit. Turn that down a little bit more. So listen, that's prime cooking right there. All right. Y'all just got cooked up. Y'all got served. All right. You know what I'm saying? Insert Omarion here.
Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Now drop, now drop, now drop, now drop. Breathe.
Looking ass. But seriously, I wonder what they expect from people. Like you're telling people to go against, you know what I'm saying? Some people it's their religious belief. Some people it's what they've seen and what they've known and what they known to be true, to like acknowledge you a certain way. And the fact that you even have some people willing to be respectful about it, I think that's okay. You're not going to convert everybody. It's just like black people with racism. I know for damn well there's always going to be somebody that's racist. I know it. I'm not out here on a crusade trying to convert everybody into not using hard R. There's gonna be some people that say the N word with a hard R. There's some people that I disagree with saying the N word, and they gonna do it. I can't do nothing about that. I can't stop them from doing it. I can't. I can't even live life that way. Honestly, y'all would have been a whole lot better if y'all didn't even respond to this. Like if y'all would have never responded to this, like if that initial person made that comment, she made a comment back, and then nobody said anything at all, it would have been this would be over. But now y'all have literally turned the people that were kind of on your side, the middle ground people, and this is where it gets scary on any issue. There's a lot of people that are in the middle and they're cool till you force them to have a stance, till you force them to have to go, yo, I gotta face reality. Like how do I actually address this? What is the truth in the matter? And then they're gonna they're gonna line up and side with truth. They're gonna line up and side with the side that most aligns with them and who they are. And guess what? Black women are banding together. Not a shocker. Not a shocker there. Not a shocker at all. But listen, man. Y'all let me know what y'all thinking in the comment section down below of all of this and all the shenanigans and all the back and forth. Um, I'm finna get up out of here. Man, that one part, man, I gotta go back to it. I gotta go back to it. Where's that at?
So for those in the conversation that keep saying that women are insecure, feeling as if trans women are trying to take their spot, whatever that means, I will say this: just because you imitate me don't mean you intimidate me, but you can't irritate me.
Boom. Boom. Boom goes the dynamite. I'm up out of here. Peace.